Still Mills, man, what's the dizzle? Bro, peep game, bro. So I'm working today. I'm working. I got my headphones in. And I hear what this nigga Dillian Whyte just said about Deontay Wilder. Give him all the advantages one could ask for. Home field, home field, American judges. Yo, Wilder, if you do not take this fight, if you do not take this fight, and I'm talking after, if it's true, you're gonna fight Carlos Negron. After that, if you don't fight Dillian Whyte after you fight Negron, with everything Whyte is giving you, all the advantages, I'll meet you in your hood. We can fight in Alabama. You can have American judges. His whole purpose is doing all this is just, he's like, I just want to hurt this dude. I just want to get hold of you and hurt you. If that is not enough of a call out for you to get up off your ass and get in the gym and train and fight this nigga, then I don't know what else to say to you, man. Because at this point, you've allowed Dillian Whyte to usurp you in stature. You've been inactive for a year. You got caught up in the litigations or whatever. Now Dillian Whyte is on a hot streak. He got knocked the fuck out last year. My personal knockout of the year. But he just knocked out the motherfucker who knocked him out. And immediately called you out. Bro. You want a payday? Because this fight right here will sell better than you versus Andy Ruiz. Easily. This will sell far better than you and Andy Ruiz just because of the bad blood. The bad blood is there. You doing the goofy shit that you did with the text messaging and everything. All of that shit is there. All of it is there to be capitalized on and spoken about and promoted in favor of the fight, to be in favor of Dillian Whyte, man. But it'll raise questions. It'll raise questions to people who may not necessarily be the best, followers of the sport, but more so followers of you. It'll raise the questions. Why you duck this nigga? Why you talking about freezing him out? Why you do that for? It'll raise questions. It'll raise awareness, and the motherfucker be like, man, I might have to tune in and see this shit. And Dillian Whyte is gonna talk nice to you in that face-off too. You and Andy Ruiz would be a dope fight, bro, but there's really no animosity built up between the two of you. There was no animosity built up between Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua. Andy Ruiz seems like a very humble dude. Real humble, real, not passive. Don't get it fucked up. That's a warrior right there. Real humble, real, soft-spoken, real, I mean, he did say I beat his ass, but, that he's supposed to say that he's a fighter. He just really, he seems like a humble and down-to-earth type cat. Dillian Whyte is a rah-rah type rude boy. Rude boy. He ain't going for the bullshit, bro. Like, you see how he had motherfucking... I went back and watched the face-off with him and Anthony Joshua just like last week or maybe the week before. And how he had... when he told the niggas he let Anthony Joshua wear his jeans. And how Joshua was just looking at this nigga like, I'm about to kill you when we get... I can only imagine how he's going to violate you in a fucking face-off, bro. This fight has to happen. It has to happen. There's nothing a fight with Ruiz would offer you more so than a fight with Dillian Whyte. Other than the fact that Ruiz is an ex-champion, a former 3-belt holder. Dillian Whyte has yet to become a champion. But shit, look at all the roadblocks. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Go through Lucas Brown. Go through goddamn Derek Chisora. Go through Joseph Parker. go through Alexander Povetkin. Alex Povetkin knocking the fuck out. Oh shit! He ain't shit. Look at him. Y'all put every obstacle in that man's way and prayed to the Most High that he would lose. And it finally happened. And it wasn't like he was getting his ass kicked in the fight. He was beating Povetkin's ass that fight. Povetkin just shut up a beautiful uppercut. IQ, you know what I'm saying? Can't be mad at him with that. But what happened the very next match? He stepped on that nigga in 4 rounds. Now there's some, speculation surrounding Povetkin's loss. He was still afflicted with COVID and, injured and all that. And that shit has to be taken into consideration. But I'm not taking this victory away from Dillian Whyte. I refuse to. Especially considering how he handled the first fight. How good he looked in the first match against Povetkin. He was crashing that man. So I'm not about to do that. I refuse to do that. I refuse to do that. So all that to this. Y'all put every obstacle in that man's way just for him to get back. And what's crazy is this. He ain't even looking in the direction of not a Deontay Wilder, but Anthony Joshua and a Tyson Fury. He ain't trying to fucking hop in and abruptly interrupt they undisputed match. No. I want you. I want him. Him right there. I want him. Give me him. In his hood, American judges, I don't give a fuck. I need that. Bro, you not finna respond to that. You finna just let that slide. You called him out on the last stand, if I'm not mistaken. Was it the last stands? I'm not sure. It could have been the Last Stand podcast with Brian Custer. Peace to you. You do good work, great work. It was either that or it was I think it was one of the twins. I don't know the twins' name. They've been with a lot of the PBC fighters. I know you did an interview with him. And I think you said Dillian Whyte's name in that interview. Now that Dillian Whyte has abruptly called you out in the manner that he's called you out in, look how you respond, bro. Like, just last week you talking about, man, just do your work and you ain't fighting the best competition, which was a lie and a contradiction because you necessarily haven't either. You know what I'm saying? Despite, your best fight, the best fighter on your resume, win or lose, is Tyson Fury, who is a champion, a 2-time champion. Luis Ortiz is no better than Dillian Whyte. Luis Ortiz has not fought nearly the caliber opponents that Dillian Whyte has fought. There is no way you should pass up on a fight with Dillian Whyte. That fight would make more noise than you versus Andy Ruiz. I'm telling you, bro. You want the respect back? Go and fight Dillian Whyte. Go and fight Dillian Whyte. Because Dillian Whyte is gonna come in there with them intentions to kill you, bro. Like figuratively and literally. And why is he? Because you gonna go in there with them same intentions, Mr. I want a body on my resume. You gotta answer this call, bro. You cannot allow Dillian Whyte to wild on you like this and you don't respond. You just sit there, do your work and this and that. Bro, what do you think he's been doing? He's been a contender for fucking, 2-3 years now, bro? And y'all keep playing games with him. There is literally no excuse for you not to fight this dude. There's no excuse whatsoever. If you do not fight Dillian Whyte next, not even next, I'll give you the Carlos Negron fight. I'll give you that one. I will gladly give you that. You need that tune-up, get that tune-up. I ain't mad at that. But if you do not fight Dillian Whyte, if you was to stretch out Carlos, which everybody expects you to do, then, bro, it probably is best you retire, dude, because that shit would just be whack. That would be terrible. That would be a disservice to you as a bro. Look at how this nigga is talking to you. He talk, bro. Nobody is willing to give nobody that type of home court advantage. He already knows he's at a disadvantage. The American fans don't like him. Well, I won't say the American fans. I'll say the Wilder supporters don't like him. So y'all gonna be there in hordes. You know, and you know, the UK just does not get the proper respect for its fighters, for the fighters that they produce, because everybody just has this mentality that America is just the pinnacle of all things, you know. And to a certain degree, we are. Hip hop started in America. Basketball, like nobody plays basketball on the level that we play ball. You know, they don't. You'll get a Luka every now and again, but you know, it's not massively produced. And even then, look at Luka's game. Europeans wasn't playing ball like that, man. That dude got it. You know, it's a swag to him. You know, to his game. So it's, you know, there's a certain, you know, that's true to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? But when you talk about, you know, combatives, Europe has an extensive history of fighters, bro. And, you know, but you know, Americans are really arrogant. Like, ain't nobody fuck with us or nothing. And B-boying is being implemented into the Olympics in 2024. When y'all see the level of, when y'all just see the level of these B-boys that are from Europe and that are from Asia and that are from, mainly Europe and Asia, it's gonna blow y'all minds. That's really gonna set in this, like, y'all, you know, we still got work to do. We still have a standard to uphold as Americans. So y'all got to get out of this mentality that, you know, America is just the pinnacle of everything, and it's really not. It's not. It is, but it ain't. In certain respects, it is. In boxing, you know, you get a big fan base in America. All right, yeah, you got it made. People are gonna know you everywhere you go. People are gonna know you everywhere you go. That doesn't necessarily speak to the caliber of skill that you're at. We're finna have an undisputed heavyweight match with two Brits. And the last black American heavyweight champion we had was having fighters fighting dudes who was sub 100 ranked as a champion, with one credible win under his belt in Luis Ortiz. So all I'm saying is this: y'all, you know, y'all gonna have to hold this dude accountable and really get off y'all high horses and hold Wilder accountable and tell him he has to answer this call. Otherwise, bro, you can't come back to the block no more. You got to go see this nigga. Home field advantage, American judges. He don't even want European judges, doggy. Oh my God. I just want to hurt you. I just want to hurt him. That's what he said. I just want to hurt you. Bro, go handle that, man. Go clock in, bro. Otherwise, my nigga, it just might be best that you retire, because, man, to duck some shit like that, whew, man. Like and subscribe, man. Peace.